What's up? It's your boy Dennis T, and I'm coming at you with this week's Week 7 Indoor College Championship Roundup, where we touch base with all the Trinidad and Tobago athletes out there in Connecticut, Mexico, and of course, the great old USA. So sit back, relax, get your Kool-Aid, and stay tuned. Roll the tape. Let's get right into it. Trinidad and Tobago's Tokyo Relay hero Dwight St. Hilaire of Kaizen Panthers kicked off the year with an NCAA D1 7th best time in the 200 of 21:02 to win the Jim Green Track and Field Invitational. St. Hilaire would then join Kentucky teammates Brian Faust, Lance Lang, and Kennedy Leitner to drop a world and D1 lead 4x400 relay with a 3-minute 5.1 second time. Jared Alcock of the Abilene Wildcats and Butler Community College had a busy weekend, starting with a third place 6.71 in the 60-meter dash at the Wichita State Shocker Prelude on January 13th. That race put him at the top of the team TTO list for the season. Alcock backed that up with a second place 6.72 a day later at the Arkansas Invitational. The Butler squad of Jackson, John, Alcock, and Lieber took second in the 4x4 in an NJCAA second-ranked time of 3-minute 14.50 seconds. Alcock is ranked number 2 in the 60 meters in the JUCO ranking. Also at the Arkansas Invitation, Kaizen Panthers and Arkansas Pine Bluff Sophia John won the long jump with a leap of 6.07 meters. John was also 5th in the 60-meter hurdle final with a time of 8.57 and then joined Cougars and Trinidad and Tobago Pine Bluff teammate Joanna Rogers, Elam, and Metcalf for a 4-minute 2.55 second 8th place in the 4x400. Rogers was also 12th in the individual 400 meter in a time of 59.27. Another Pine Bluff multi-sport athlete, Shea Rochefort, also of Kaizen Panthers, was on deck, pacing himself to a 25th spot in the 60-meter hurdles in 9.44 seconds and nailing a 5.72 meter long jump for 17th place. At the Badgers Big Ten Midwest Invite 60-meter in Heat 1, Akila Lewis, Concord, and Minnesota University showed her intentions with a 7.46 second timing for second place, ahead of Trinidad and Tobago teammate Naomi Campbell, who is currently at Purdue University. The .14 New Jet sprinter also set a new PB of 7.74, so congratulations, Naomi. Akila Lewis would then shave a 10th and drop a new PB and a new Trinidad and Tobago lead of 7.36 in the final. Campbell's time was good for 11th overall. At the same event, Kashif King of .14 New Jets and Illinois University won 34.36 seconds and placed 6th in the men's 300 meter. He then anchored Robert Williams, Devante Ford, Jason Thormo to a winning time of 3 minutes 13.62 seconds in the 4x400 relay. Yet another Trini, Leah Bertrand, ran the second leg and also won the 4x4 meter relay section 1 and placed 3rd overall in a time of 3 minutes 47.95 seconds for her first collegiate meet. Another Trinidad and Tobago Ohio State athlete, Eric Harrison Jr., won section 3 in the 300 meter and his time of 33.65 was 2nd overall and a new PB for the recently minted Trinidad and Tobago sprinter. At the UAB Vulcan Invitational, Isla Stanislaus of RSS Phoenix was in a close-fought intra-squad battle in section 1 of the 60-meter finals, placing 3rd in 7.55 behind Alabama teammate Amari Brown, who clocked 7.49, and Milan Fields, who clocked in at 7.52. Stanislaus also placed 5th in the 200 meter with a time of 24.76 seconds. Also at the Vulcan Invitational, Adel Coltrus of Abilene Wildcats and Jackson State University won the men's 60 meters in 6.91 seconds. The day before, at the UAB Blazer Invitational, Coltrus 6.86 was good enough for 11th place, and Stanislaus's 7.66 seconds set her in 9th place. At the Navy versus Princeton meet in Annapolis, Daniel Duncan of Princeton was 4th in 6.80 seconds. Duncan's teammates Simang Aliso Ndovlu ran 6.77 and Gregory Scholars 6.80 and were ahead of him in Section 2. Another Tiger, Ibrahim Ayorinde, won Section 1 and was third overall in a time of 6.78. In the 200 meters, Daniel got around everyone except Ibrahim and posted a time of 21.56 for second place. At the Hawkeye Invite, Ayana Roach of Memphis Pioneers and Iowa University threw 13.96 meters to finish 6th in the women's shot put. At the Clemson Invitational women's 300-meter finals, Tamia Badal of UCF was 25th in a time of 41.63 seconds. In the 60-meter hurdle prelim, Badal posted a 19th best 8.69 seconds, then joined Wright, De Freitas, and Barrett on the UCF B team in the 4x4 relay to record a 9th best 3 minutes 53.49 seconds. At the Commodore Indoor Women's 300-meter, Kadisha Prescott of Concord and South Florida University ran 40.68 for 7th place. She then joined Plummer, Connell, and Davila and placed 7th in the women's 4x4 relay in a time of 3 minutes 56.94 seconds. At the same event, Kaizen Panthers and Tennessee Tech's Anya Akili was 14th in the long jump with a leap of 5.22 meters. In the men's long jump, Kelsey Daniel, another Kaizen Panther, he's based in New Mexico Junior College, took all of 2 jumps to land himself at the top of the JUCO leaderboard in the long jump with a massive 7.74 meter leap at the Corky Classic. Daniel's new indoor PB is also the 9th best in the world indoor list. Also at the Corky Classic, Timothy Frederick of Simplex and New Mexico Junior College was 18th in the 60 meters in a time of 7.03. and followed that up with a podium place in the men's 200-meter B section finals in a time of 21.89 for second place. Also at the Corky Classic, Camille Lewitt of South Plains University was 6th in the 800-meter in a time of 2 minutes 25.59 seconds, and then ran 8th in the 1,000-meter with a time of 3 minutes 20.01 seconds. Lewis rounded out the day running third leg with teammates Amaya Phillips, Chanel Tucker, and Success Umukoro in a time of 3 minutes 55.79 seconds for 10th place and a 4th ranked junior college 4x400 relay. Another South Plains Trinidad and Tobago athlete, Justin Guy, also of guess where, Kaizen Panthers, had a 4th best 60-meter hurdle time of 7.89 in the prelim, but then ran 8.25 in the final, which had him in 6th place. The prelim time, which then converted from the 3,217-foot elevation in Lubbock, Texas, placed Guy second on the NGCAA quals with a 7.91 conversion. Antonia Seeley of Fulfilling Athletic Dreams and Iowa Western Community College backed up her second place 9.05 2 weeks ago at the Ward Haylett 60-meter hurdles with another 9.05 fourth place finish at this weekend's Nebraska Graduate Classic. Seeley also had a long jump of 5.71 meters for 12th and a high jump of 1 meter 50 from January 8th. She's ranked 13th in JUCO in the 60-meter hurdles going into week 8. Another Tobago athlete, Anson Moses, opened up his Cloud County Community College athletic account with a handy 8.72 meter run into 8th place at the Nebraska Graduate Classic 60-meter hurdles final. The Tobago Falcons multi-sport athlete also had a 1 meter 80 high jump for 17th place. At the Wolverine International 2 weeks ago, Eastern Michigan graduate student Alicia St. Louis from Dabity Progressive Athletic won the triple jump with an 11.31 meter leap. This weekend, St. Louis was at the Akron Indoor Quad and cleared 10.95 meters for 5th place. At the Clemson Invitational, Ayanta Wright of Life University ran 7.50 in the 60 meters to record 13th place. The performance put her on top of the NAIA qualifying list for the season. Wright placed 13th in the 200 meter with a time of 24.42 seconds, which is second on the NAIA list. Wright also completed at the Emory Crossplex Showdown over the weekend, where she and Life teammates ran a NAIA third best time of 3 minutes 56.13 seconds seconds in the 4x400 relay to win the event. Also at the Emory Cosplex Showdown, Shaquilla Walcott of Simplex and Florida Memorial had her best ever season opener with a time of 7:74 to win the 60-meter final. Walcott's 7.72 seconds in the semifinal, which is just shy of her new PB, placed her 11th in the NAIA rankings, and in the 200-meter, Walcott ran another opening best time of 25.87 to place 5th. At the Lions Indoor Invitational, Jahi Hernandez of QRC and Columbia University was on the podium twice. First, when he did a 50-55 in the 400-meter, and then another bronze in the 4x400 relay alongside Ostuno, Davy, and Addison in a time of 3 minutes 25.68 seconds. Hernandez went 7.05 for 7th place in the 60 meters. And finally, at the Art Kaddish Elm City Challenge, Southern Connecticut State senior Turner Kelly threw 17.90 meters for the win in the men's shot put. I want to thank all the athletes who sent in their videos and photos, and remember, only you can help you rep 868.